Hello future CA, welcome back to my channel again. So as you all are aware, I am on a mission to help you ace your CA exams with confidence and clarity. So this video will help you get closer to your goal of becoming a chartered accountant. So the CA final November 26 exams are getting closer. And if you are still wondering how to complete the syllabus, how to revise properly, how to score well, don't worry. We'll deal with that in this video. So in this video, I am sharing a complete 90-day study and revision plan, which comprises subject-wise strategy, revision cycle, smart tips that toppers actually use and much more. So if you want clarity, structure and zero last-minute stress, this plan is exactly what you need. So let's go ahead, break it down and start your preparation the right way. So if you are new to my channel, please subscribe for more CA-related guidance, tips and strategy. So this is the summary of the plan that we'll be discussing today. So it's a 90-day study and revision plan for CA final both groups. And basically it's customized for the November 26 attempt. However, if any of your attempt is next year in May 27 or later, and if you come across this video at that time, you can still follow this plan because along with the date and plan, I have given the day numbers also here. So you can follow the plan accordingly. So here our plan will start from 1st August onwards. And the plan that I am showing here, this is just the summary. I have converted this into day by day PDF, which comprises of daily subject-wise study slots, daily MCQ practice slots, then mock test paper practice slots, mock test paper analysis slots, smart rotation for all the subjects, revision slots, and slots to practice RTP, and much more. So if you want the detailed PDF day by day for all the 90 days, please stay with me till the end. I'll let you know how to get that. So now let's see this plan. So from day number 1 to day number 42, that is from 1st August to 11th September. So here you will be going through the first study round, plus you will be practicing MCQ, plus you will revise the previous attempt suggested answers also. So in the first study round, it is suggested to go through the complete study material thoroughly, go through the test your knowledge section, and for each of the subject, make subject specific notes also. Like for practical subject, make the notes of important formulas, formats, tricky adjustments. And for provision based subject, make notes of the section numbers, provisions, the case laws. So in this way, make notes for each of the subject because 1.5 days before the exam, it will be easier for you to revise. So Saransh is also there. However, your own handwritten notes will be more effective for revision purpose. And apart from that, every day one slot we have kept for MCQ practice because as we are aware that from paper 1 to paper 5 MCQ is for 30 marks and for paper 6 IBS MCQ is for 40 marks. So every day you have to practice MCQ so that you can score maximum marks in the MCQ portion because there is no negative marking also for MCQ. So every day if you keep practicing MCQ for 90 days, by the time you complete the revision, you will become accurate as well as fast in solving the MCQ. So if you score more marks in MCQ, there are higher chances of scoring exemption in the subject. And also during this first 42 days, for each of the chapters, as soon as you complete the chapter, it is suggested to go through the previous attempt suggested answer. So at least 1 or 2 previous attempt suggested answer you have to study. And also one more thing in the study plan is, we have kept smart rotation between all the subject. So you won't be studying like same subject for days together. Because as we are aware that the passing criteria is 40 marks for each subject. But aggregate should be 50%. So now suppose you study FR for a long time, 15 days, 20 days, and then you go to AFM. Same way you will study that also for 15-20 days. So on you go on studying each subject. By the time you reach large subject, if much time is not remaining, plus whatever you would have studied earlier for the first 2 subjects, if you have forgotten, and if you fail in any of the subject, it will still be considered fail if you don't score the aggregate marks. That's why we have kept smart rotation. So every few days you will be changing the subjects. Then from day 43 to day 57. So from 12th September to 26th September. So here you will start with your revision. So first, while revising, it is recommended to revise the chapters with the highest weightages first and then revise the other chapters. However, don't ignore any chapter. And for practical papers also like FR, AFM, for these also, like in each of the chapter in the starting some theory will be there, right? So please study that theory because questions can come from that also. So in this second phase of your study plan, what you will do is you will be starting your revision. So first you have to go through the BOS knowledge portal and go through the section wise weightages. And there you have to see which chapter has highest weightage and you will be studying those topics first. Make analysis of that and study those topics first and then study the other chapters. Then from day number 58 to day number 63, that is 27 September to 2nd October. So here you will continue your revision, attempt mock test paper 1 and then you will analyze the MTP. So on 27 September, in the first two slots you will revise FR. Then in the afternoon slot, that is 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., here you will attempt the mock test paper 1. So we have kept the mock test paper timing same as the exam time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Same way for the other days also. You will be revising the other subjects in the first two slots. Then you will attempt those mock test paper. And for IBS, you can give the mock test paper from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So as much as possible, in your study leave, try to study in this time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and also mock test paper, try to attempt in this time itself. Because this matches with the exam time. So in the study leave also, if you are studying in this time, then in the exam also you will be more alert and you will have the practice of writing and studying. So you can write the exam fast. And also one more important thing is just writing the mock test paper won't be sufficient. You have to analyze the mock test paper also. So the main purpose of giving the mock test paper itself is to analyze what errors you are doing so that you can mitigate those errors so that you don't commit those errors in the real exam. So after every mock test paper, the ICI will host its answers on the BOS portal. So compare your answer with the ICI answer and subject by subject make notes as to what you have done wrong. For example, in FR, check if you have written the formulas correctly, formats correctly, if you have quoted the Ind AS name and number correctly, if your presentation is right. If any theory question comes in AFM, for example, note if you have written the concept correctly. For AFM also check if you have written the formulas correctly. For auditing, you have to check if you have written the standards on auditing correctly. Whether you have correlated with the right standards on auditing, correlated with the right CARO, and if you have written the professional ethics correctly, so on. And for provision-based paper like DT and IDT, you will have to check if you have written the section numbers correctly, you have written the provisions correctly. In DT and IDT, just writing excluded, included will not be sufficient. You have to write in detail as to why a particular line item is included or excluded. So you will have to write the provisions in detail. So the main thing is if you don't write the section number, it's okay. If you know the correct section number, then quote it. If you don't know the correct section number, then it's important to write the provisions correctly. And then for IBS mock test paper, you have to check if you are able to refer the index correctly, if you are able to correlate which subject the topic belongs to. And if you are able to search the answers correctly in your textbook, analyze the concepts and write the answers correctly. And then you have to check if you have correct conceptual understanding, check if you are able to complete the exam within the stipulated time, and check if you are able to like how you planned the first 15 minutes time. So in the mock test paper time itself, you have to plan this first 15 minutes also. And you have to see if question came from any topic which you didn't study at all. So on you have to make analysis and note it down subject by subject, and overall analysis also you can do and note in one place so that in the coming days you can work on those errors. So now before going ahead with the plan, let's see some feedback. So before also I made a couple of study and revision planners and I have received feedback from some CA students. So these feedbacks really made me happy because these study plans help the students to clear the exam and it helped them to increase their confidence and it gave a direction to their study. So let's see the feedback now. So next up on the screen, you can see those testimonials. So this is one of the feedback which I received in which the student successfully cleared his exams. So students found this study planner helpful and they were able to follow this easily as well. So previously I had got request many times to convert the study plan into a PDF. That's why this time I have made a PDF also for that. So these planners have been really very useful for many of the students. So you can see the various feedbacks here. So before having access to this study and revision planner, the students were feeling the study stressful. So that's exactly why I've created this new 90-day study and revision plan to make your preparation stress-free too. So don't just watch the plan, follow it. So I've converted this entire strategy into a detailed step-by-step PDF planner that tells you exactly which subject to study every day for the next 90 days. So it includes daily subject-wise scheduling, smart revision cycle, slot for mock test practice, and a smart strategy to avoid burnout. So this study and revision planner will include the following. First, study round planning, including daily subject-wise slots. Smart rotation between all the 6 subjects to maximize score. Dedicated MCQ practice slots to improve speed and accuracy. Revision planning, including structured revision cycle. Mock test paper practice along with analysis slot. MTP error tracking and correction slot, RTP practice slots. So do not waste time. Invest in this study planner, save your time and pass your exam early and have a bright future. So if you want clarity instead of confusion, structure instead of stress, grab the complete planner from the link in the description below. So the complete link of this PDF study and revision planner is given in the description and the pinned comments below. Do check it out. So let's see the summary now. So from day 64 to day 72, that is 3rd October to 11th October. So here you will continue the revision of the other chapters, plus you will resolve the MTP1 error. So whatever errors you would have noted down, you will work on those errors. Then from day 73 to day 78, that is from 12th October to 17th October. Here you will continue revision, attempt MTP2 and then analyze the MTP2. So the same rules will apply in writing the MTP2 and analyzing MTP2 that were applicable when you wrote the MTP1. So on 12th October, morning 2 slots you will revise FR. Then in the afternoon you will give the MTP2 of FR. Same way for the other subjects also. And your MTP2 marks should have significantly increased as compared to MTP1 marks. Because after giving MTP1 you would have worked on the errors, right? And after MTP2, your errors also should have reduced. However, if any new error comes up or if any old error is there, please note it down because in the coming days, few more days are left, you can work on it. Then from day 79 to day 81, that is 18th October to 28th October. Here you will practice the revision test paper for each of the subjects. Then from day 82 to day 90, that is 21st October to 29th October. Here you will continue revision. Plus you will work on the MTP2 errors and also RTP errors. So MTP2 and RTP would have practiced, right? At that time, if you come across any errors, you can resolve that and work on those. And then the last 3 days will be left. Day number 91 to 93. That is 30th October to 1st November. So here you will start studying for paper 1 FR. So always it's better to start studying early for the first paper. Because usually we'll be more stressed for the first paper, right? So if the first paper goes well, it will build confidence for the other papers. And also it will create a positive effect for us to give the other papers as well. So follow this study planner consistently and you can yourself see increase in your marks and confidence. So remember, CA is not about just studying 12 to 15 hours randomly. It's about consistent planned study every single day. So what will this planner help you achieve? It will help you to achieve complete syllabus coverage in 90 days. Daily subject-wise revision structure. Smart rotation between all the 6 subjects. Dedicated practice plus MTP analysis slots. Balanced theory plus practical preparation. Clear daily targets to avoid procrastination. Reduced exam stress with systematic revision. So this planner is for you if you are appearing for CA final both groups in November 26. This is also applicable for students who have failed recently and want a disciplined comeback. If you are struggling with time management and want clarity instead of confusion, then this planner is right for you. So this is not just a timetable, it's a strategic revision system which focuses on high weightage and exam relevant areas, integrates practice with revision, includes mock test planning, maintains realistic and achievable daily slots, prevents burnout through structured flow. So basically consistency plus structure leads to rank level preparation. So the PDF link of the study and revision planner is given in the description and the pinned comments below. Do check it out. So follow this 90-day plan sincerely and you will see a huge difference in your confidence and marks. So if you found this video helpful and informative, please like the video, share it with your CA final friends and subscribe for more CA exam strategies, revision tips and motivation. All the best for your preparation and I will see you all in the next video.